seeing them again than they were about seeing me again. Um, Bob, your plumber sends a picture of his decorated toilet. That sounds great. I feel like the group chat is a great place for that. Throwback Thursday, thinking of last year's normalcy. Hi, Jake. Yeah, Throwback Thursday, right. Last year's normalcy. I might be in San Francisco this week at the Punchline or somewhere else. Scott, you're wearing a collar shirt too? Yeah, I went collar shirt today. Hello, Darren. I'm pretty good. I think I'm pretty good. I say I'm pretty good, but man, I was not feeling pretty good right before the show. But I feel pretty good right now. That's the funny thing about the show. Oh, excuse me. No bike riding in where you at, Bob, New Hampshire. Had to clear 21 inches of snow. Good God. Ed, oh, you love seeing the PCH. Yeah, the photo today was up high in the Pacific Palisades, looking down towards Santa Monica over the Pacific Coast Highway and the Pacific Ocean. Heard of it? It's the big one, that Pacific Ocean. That's the big one. Cheers, Rich. Amy, greetings. It's freezing in Detroit. I get it. Rich DeChooch, happy pre-Friday. That is what I'm talking about. Lady Jerry is scheduled to make an appearance today. She said she was going to get in wardrobe. We had an architect friend over to take a look at to propose some solutions to a noise issue that we're having in our open plan house when Lady Jerry likes to take a nap mid-afternoon and Lord Jerry comes in and engages with conversation with someone without realizing she's taking a nap, and the noise travels upstairs. So we're trying to figure out solutions to that. Wonder wonder what that's going to cost. I don't know. I don't know, and I will find out. It's only money, and this close to the grave as I feel that I am. Rather spend it than save it. You know what I'm saying? Although I do also want to get a van or an RV or something. We got to go to a. You've been wearing your shirt for 4 days, Dave. Yeah, it might be time to change it. Although 4 days, I feel like 4 or 5 days pair of pants. I'm good with that. I feel like shirts for me 2 days. 2 days is pretty. That's a lot. On the third day, the shirts arise again from the dead and have to go to the washing machine. Yes, Ed, the Pacific Ocean, the one to have when you're having only one. 40 yesterday and 20 today, Rich. Ooh, that's cold. I saw the tots, Andrew. I saw the picture of the tots you had, and I really enjoyed it. Fill the void between floors with aerosol cheese. I like it. I do have some of that spray insulation foam, and I did think of just getting a memory foam mattress and throwing it over the top of the spiral stairs, but that solution was quickly vetoed by the architect and my wife. Yeah, Bob, let her nap in the RV. Good idea. Wait, hold it, Ed. You got a $1.92 solution for something? Oh, what happened? Where did this go? Oh, maybe you retracted. Or maybe I don't know what happened. Oh, earbuds and a brainwave power nap app. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yes, Lady Jerry's good to be here. 30 in Milwaukee. Wow. Getting some lake effect. Uma Chex Mix, number 3, all done. I do like some Chex Mix. Now, Lady Jerry is proposing that we go to stay in earplugs. Yeah, I like the way you think, Rich. But I've already proposed the earplug solution to to Lady Jerry, and I don't think that is going to work out. But yeah, we've got a lot of ideas around here. We've all got bikes now, so we can go for bike rides. I've been swimming in the Pacific Ocean, but we're talking about maybe going up to Big Bear for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We'll see. Big Bear! I'll be able to report to you tomorrow what the show schedule is for next week, but I got a feeling we're going to be off. Well, certainly we're going to be off on, Christmas? And Christmas Eve is the 24th, of course, But what day of the week is that? Wednesday. I think we may be only in session next week on Monday and Tuesday, but we'll see. Jen, welcome aboard. Where are you baking popcorn, jalapeno popcorn balls? Yes, those holiday recipe for the bacon jalapeno popcorn balls is probably all that we're going to be able to provide this year. We're going to miss our mailing date for those popcorn balls and all other merchandise. I have to say I'm a little overwhelmed by all the things that I should be doing that I'm not doing. Andrew saying, just realized it was 2 years ago last week that you saw me at Zany's in Rosemont near Chicago. Thanks again for a great evening. That Zany's in Rosemont is all the Zany's. There's Chicago on Wells Street and then out at Rosemont. I'm really missing those this year. This would be the time of year when I'm there. This would be the time of year when I was at the Punchline. I missed my date in Austin, as I'll eternally miss my date in Austin, because that club closed out of business due to COVID. Christmas school vacation for your wife starts tomorrow at 3, Ed. Yeah, well, Art Fanula too. She's taking her last final, so tomorrow I think is just a going through the motions kind of a day of school for her. So that's a good idea. Yes, Jen, please post the recipe in the chat. And if you're not in the group chat on the Facebook page, Jake Johansson Facebook page, group chat for the daily briefing, if you're not in the group chat, you can get in there by going to my Facebook page and asking to be let in, and I'll let you in next time I realize that I've got to do that. All right. 2020 closing down, Phil. Yes, I'm not sad to see this year go, although it is kind of awful that we're closing out 2020 with a closing down, a clamping up, a clamshell shut at least in California. Everything's shut up in the Bay Area. I heard San Mateo had been open and now they're closed. Gavin Newsom is talking about new ideas. That guy, I've had it with him. All right, here's Lady Jerry. Lady Jerry, I'm sorry I didn't bring your chair over for you. If you can move that over and welcome yourself to the show with a little fanfare. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
A nice hat. You've got a fuzzy, furry hat.
Yeah, I've got my grandma's winter hat on.
Your grandma's toilet brush.
It is not. It's a beautiful
I
New
know
Zealand
it's not.
lammy.
Speaking of which, my hairdo is not doing
Yeah,
so
you
great
need a
right
hat
now.
on. Get a hat. Come on, man.
All right. Got a hat right here.
No, not that hat. Get a bigger hat.
Nope.
Get a
I'm
bigger
putting
hat.
this hat on. This is the hat that I'm wearing. That's the hat you get. You asked for a hat, I put a hat on.
He's got his hat on. Okay, he's got his hat on.
You can leave your hat on.
Yeah, I've had
That's
my
a
hat
song.
on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Joe Cocker.
Randy Newman, but okay.
Oh, yeah, Joe Cocker made it good. Sorry, I'm just not a Randy Newman fan. I know he wrote a lot of great songs. I liked it when Joe Cocker sang it. What was it in that movie, 8.5 Weeks? With Mickey Rourke and what's her name?
8.5 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. How is everybody? Happy, what's today, Friday?
Thursday.
First
Today's First Friday, yeah, as we like to call it.
And tomorrow? Second Friday?
Friday.
Friday.
Tomorrow's
Official Friday.
No Bullshit Friday.
Right, yeah, I'd love no
Today, we were going to call today Bullshit Friday, but we've decided to call it...
Oh, that's a nice name for it. Let's call
we
Thursday
called it-
Bullshit Friday. That's a good one. I like that. I do. So, what a day. It's just this week. I can't even believe it's Thursday. This week has just whizzed by. I mean, it's really weird that we're in lockdown. Our lives are, a lesser version of what they normally are. And suddenly it's December 17th. It's Cassandra Austin's birthday. Happy birthday, Cassandra Austin. Our lovely friend who lives down the road.
Ed says his older sister works in a hospital. She's scheduled to get her first COVID vaccine dose
yay.
on the 24th,
Let me
Christmas
put my
Eve.
glasses on so I can read the comments.
Somebody in the
Thank
neighborhood
you,
found
Vic.
an albino hedgehog and has been posting to find its owner. Wow. Keys, what a neighborhood you live in.
Now I want an albino hedgehog.
Who doesn't?
I never see hedgehogs in America, and I love them. Oh, Lisa, hi! Wow, that is so nice to see you there in the comments and on the camera.
Who's Lisa?
Lisa was my neighbour over in Havenhurst.
Oh, yes.
And her daughter Haley was. So we had a 5-year-old. Was it a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 2-year-old flower girls at our wedding? And the lovely Haley, I think, was she our 3-year-old? I think she was. Oh, so
she was 3, so she'd be 21 now. Oh my God!
So Lisa
That's
and
a little
Haley
much
were
for me to
my
take.
lovely neighbours right before Jake and I got together. And yes, we're there on our wedding day, and we had these 4 little girls who were hilarious because we got married on the beach, and so the flower girls sort of ran in and out of the wedding because then they ran off to play in the sand, and you can hear these little voices as they come back in on the video, sort of laughing and being little girls, and then they take off again out into the sandy environs.
Andrew's
Peck
got a
agrees with me that Joe Cocker made that song cool.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah. I just like to point out
Lady Jerry, random question.
Yes, hello.
Andrew
what is it?
wants to know, have you ever lost Jake while on vacation and wondered where the hell is my husband? And the answer to that?
I don't think I have.
No, she
Yeah.
doesn't really care. When I'm not around her, she doesn't really care where I am, generally, until she needs me for something, and then I'll get a text that says, "Where are you?"
Oh, you know what?
Never mind, I've got an app on my phone where she can just look and see where I am.
Oh
all the
yeah, but
time.
it shows you within a huge radius. So when my father's Alzheimer's got bad, my stepmother would lose him on holiday, and I think she never wanted to find him again. But of course she had to because she was, they were on holiday together, and she really hated it if he went off to go to the toilet in some airport, and then she couldn't find her when it was time to get back on the plane. That was really annoying.
Were you going to just tell a story about our neighbor Cassandra?
Oh, do you know why she wasn't getting any of my texts or phone calls or anything?
No, I don't know. Why was she not getting any of your texts or phone calls or anything?
Think. What can happen on a phone?
Her phone was in silent.
No,
She had blocked you.
I had blocked her. And I mean, how I even blocked her, because it said unblock the caller. I was like, I would have never blocked the caller. She's my second most, call texty number after you. And I don't even bother to text you.
Yeah, well, maybe that's why.
You don't even answer texts.
Maybe that's why I wasn't getting your text. Should I unblock Lady Jerry on my phone for Christmas?
Yeah. No, don't.
I'm gonna unblock you.
Doubtful.
Nope, maybe I'm
highly
not.
doubtful. Well, I'm
Maybe
going to
I'm
go
not.
check on my phone and see if I've blocked you. I was texting Jake the other day because our neighbour needed help, and he wasn't getting. He's texting
It was
me.
a very minor thing that he
It
needed help.
wasn't.
Well, it was a
You
mess.
said it took
but
ages. It
took
was
a while.
putting a door back on a door hinge, and
Is justice or forgiveness more important?
oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I suppose in the end, forgiveness, but
first justice.
Well, the thing is, it's sort of, if it's a really terrible crime, you definitely want there to be some justice. And I think if someone murdered or did something terrible to someone who I loved, I wouldn't be forgiving them. I don't believe in the death penalty. I don't want them to die. I think the death penalty is state, sanctioned murder, and I'm not down with it, America. I think it's horrible. So I think you have to have good justice. I'm not into an eye for an eye, but if you did something really terrible to, my family, I'm not going to be forgiving you.
Keith says your hat made him think of the hedgehog.
It's a little hedgehoggy, except it's very soft. It's a lammy, and it's got a cute little bit there, a little bit of that you pull up.
The lamb's anus is right in the top.
It's not the lamb's anus. It's its clitoris, Jerry. Come on.
Oh.
Oh God! Right.
It's not good to get those two confused.
Oh, you could.
is it?
Yeah, no, don't get. Exactly. Yeah. When it was a universal body part, he could go with it. When it was just the lady, erogenous zone, you were like,
bit of a reaction.
a bit of a hiccup. Yeah. I thought you were much keener than that on that piece of the.
Oh.
I don't know why. I shouldn't be farting about clitorises. That's not good.
No.
Yeah. Are you even allowed to say that on Facebook? Like, I give an SHIT.
If you only had 5 more years to live, would you change anything about your life?
Well, I'd like to do a lot of traveling starting immediately. So I suppose I'd be getting rid of the pandemic right away so that we could.
I thought you were going to say, so I'd get rid of the bunny.
Oh, God. Jake is
Yeah.
so
I'm
allergic
like,
to
that bunny is holding us
responsibility.
back.
He can't stand to have to be responsible for more than, I mean, he can handle being responsible for himself and for Nuala and me just a little bit, right? Or do you feel you just feel a little bit responsible for me? I mean, I'm a self.
I'm completely responsible for you. I can't get my text. How come I'm not getting my text? How come Cassandra's not getting my text?
I worked it out. I worked out I blocked her. I fucking did that.
Congratulations.
That was me. That was Lady G. No, J. Lady J. Sorry, Lady G.
Jen
someone
says
else.
Texas is #1 in executions. It's why she lives there.
Oh, because you do believe in an eye for an eye, and if someone does something horrible to someone in your family, you want them to get it. I mean, yeah, I suppose it was, yeah. And do you know that this year America has put more people to death than they have in years? I mean, it doesn't surprise me with the administration that we have, but apparently
DT has turned on the death faucet.
Yeah, it's gone really. I mean, more executions than in ages. I find it very.
He's so busy right at the end.
It's very Old Testament. It's very Old Testament. The
death penalty. It's a bit old.
Yeah.
It's a bit Old Testament. If it was a bit more random, it's like you just show at someone's house and go, "Look, I hate to break it to you, but in order for America to continue to be great, we've got to put you to death."
I've made myself some really. Oh, but Jen says, for the record, she is anti-death penalty. No one attack me. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm on the fence. Sometimes people do something.
Yeah,
so
what are you worried
horrendous.
about, Jen? Nobody's going to kill you. We're all anti-death penalty.
Yeah, I get that, Darren, but it's.
You have to say what Darren said.
So Darren said, I read it. I'm on the fence. Sometimes people do something so horrendous. Did I read it to myself? I thought I read it out loud.
I think you did, but I
Oh,
could be
God.
wrong. I could be wrong.
How like me. How selfish. How like me.
The federal death penalty hasn't been used since 2003. These are state death penalty cases.
I was troubled by your talk about possibly getting a tent the other day. Yes, Ed, we do need us to stay on target with getting the van because we need to start traveling in a van. I want to go to Utah. I want to go see the beauty.
Ed wants a used van in 4 or 5 years.
Oh,
that's why he thinks we should get a van.
So you'd like us to buy that really big, expensive one you sent us the link to, Ed, with the really amazing tires on it?
Oh, if we get that $1 million,
we're moving into it.
If I get that $1 million truck, we're selling the house. That's going to solve a lot of my problems.
It is?
Yeah, Fanula can't move back in with us after she goes to college. We don't need to architecturally alter the house we live in because someone else is going to own it. All of this stuff, I don't need to figure out what to do with it because
you just put it out on the street and someone comes and takes it.
Out on the street, there's going to be
an auction.
I'm selling it at Jake Fest.
Yeah. Don't start eyeing the treasures, people, because it would really be. Oh, Andrew wants some snark, or he thinks we're being snarky.
He does.
Yeah.
God, Jen, a judge just recommitted a local woman stay committed for cutting off her infant's arms. I think I would consider death penalty for her. Well, yes,
she's obviously nuts, though.
That's a crazy. Yeah. That's a crazy person. Yeah. But I think this show is taking a weird turn.
Yeah, maybe we better get off the death penalty, guys, and what warrants taking someone's life and what doesn't. Darren's having to make another drink, and my ginger tea. I mean, I'd like to take another sip right about now, but I've made it's very strong. It's like whoa. I'm going to get hopped up on this thing. Oh, Uma, you're going to cater Jake Fest. I love that.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm excited.
Just serve some soy creams.
Finally, I'm going to get some tater tots.
Right, you are. You're going to get a tater tot casserole. Jen, human centipede Christmas ornament. I saw the picture.
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It has a crafty quality to it that I also liked. That someone would have made it. That someone would have made that as a craft. People are having another drink. That's great.
Rachel wants to know what Fanula has asked for. She wants to get, thank God they're not available on the website right now, a ridiculous pair of platforms. They're sort of little ankle boots, but they're about this high. And so then, they'd have a bit of, I can't get my ankle up high enough to show,
What does she want to get? Platform
She want to get platform boots that the heel is this high and the body of them are that high. So that to that. So it's not too high a heel, and then it goes around your ankle, so she thinks that she won't break her ankle as she tips over.
Why don't we just break one of her ankles?
Well, we could, but it sounds a little
I'm
Chinese
not
medieval. So here's the thing, but she went back on the website to look, and now they're not there. I would like to get her a nice, safe iPad. so that she can,
I'm working on that.
Yeah,
I'm
Jake's
working
on there, so I
Don't
can
worry about
take
that.
the
You can
weight
clock
off.
out.
Oh, did you hear how he said it? Clock out. He really wants me to.
That means you can
Yeah.
punch out. Your work is
I
done.
am. Okay, I
You
have.
put me on it.
I'm
You've
on it. I'm
delegated
off
that
it.
responsibility.
Yep. That's it.
I'm
yeah.
going to do that responsibility.
Yeah.
Can you
Okay.
think of what you are most excited about today? What are you most grateful for today?
That I got to go. That I can surf again.
Are you going to surf tomorrow?
I am going to surf tomorrow. Yeah, I hope it's not going to be windy. I'm going to surf tomorrow. I'll probably go down to.
It was beautiful right out here today. The waves were really pretty. It was nice, and that was 11. So imagine what it would have been like earlier.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It's been a very kooky high tide. So you've got to wait for that
This
to go
is
down.
another one of my new shirts. That
That I'm giving you for Christmas.
Well, you're giving me the other one. I've already opened this one.
What's it made out of?
This is the one that's made out of plastic bottles.
Oh, those nicely redone plastic bottles.
Yeah, so you
Gosh,
just
I wonder.
take them right out of the washer. You don't have to. Well, if you iron them, they melt.
Yeah,
So you
yeah. Don't
can't-
iron that
you
baby.
can't
It'll be
iron
very
them.
smelly.
But
And it'll get very small and crunchy.
I can go swimming in this and then come right out of the ocean and go to
Be
a
ready for
cocktail
your business
party.
meeting.
Yeah,
You can.
Yeah.
Nice. Are you going to get a pair
Looks
of
pretty great.
shorts that go with it, or trousers? Are
Maybe
they
I
made
am.
out of bottles as well? The pants.
Well, not these trousers, but I'm going to send you the ad for this. It's called And Collar, the and symbol, and collar. These shirts and their viral ad, which I saw on social media. I bought this shirt off of an ad on social media. That's where we're at in the pandemic right now. I go on Instagram and they advertise things to me, and I buy them. Wow, there's a lot of death penalty stuff going on in here. Does it have an SPF, Brad? Yes, it does. It's a shirt. Protects you from the sun.
Bobby Logan wants us to do one podcast. I think he means this, a video where Jake wears makeup and Belinda doesn't.
Maybe tomorrow.
Would you like him to be wearing this?
I did
shade?
wear. I did
I
have
put this
lipstick
you
on one day,
once.
but maybe
Yeah.
tomorrow. How about that? Friday? Are you going to be here Friday?
I think I am.
Okay,
Yep,
well, I'll
yep.
be-
Depending on, yep.
I'm going to wear makeup, and we'll see you all tomorrow for Friday makeover.
Yeah. Should I?
Where did I get the plastic bottle shirt? Uma, I got it at online.
Collar.
And Collar is the name of the company that makes them. And Collar, and you should watch the video advertisement for And Collar because it's pretty funny. Wow, Jeff, you had to give a 2-hour 3D animation instructional phone conference today. You're glad it's over. I'm sorry I missed it. How about that?
3D animation instructional photo.
Yeah, put a link to that in the chat.
Yeah, I'm wondering if am I glad I missed that or the snow on the East Coast is wild. Did I show you the photos of John and Erica's place? I mean, they look like they're completely snowed in.
Yeah.
So we're having a La Nina, which other people in California might know, which means we're going to get 40 to 60% less precipitation down here. They're going to get more precipitation in the northern part of California, but mainly in Washington and Oregon. And then, the jet stream, the jet polar
That's
vortex
what they say, but I don't.
goes
believe it.
right over to the East
The
Coast
jet
and just
polar vortex
dumps it over there.
is
And we
fake news. There's no such thing as a jet polar vortex. It sounds made up.
You know what's funny is today I was reading a thing in the paper about who they have offered the head of the EPA to, and everyone was hoping it was going to be Mary Nichols. She is a pretty unbelievable Californian who took on all the auto industry, but they said that she couldn't be the more progressive part of the Democratic Party because she hadn't been good on social justice. And then there was this great endorsement for her for this guy who worked for the Trump administration's transition EPA team. And he now runs a website that's all about denying climate change. But he said what a formidable foe Mary Nichols would be. Oh, Ed, you're probably the only one who follows or gives a shit.
I'm a little bit confused about
I know.
this.
Yeah, sorry.
So who
I'm
is
going
going
to
to be
shut
the
up.
head of the...
A guy called Michael Regan, who's from
Michael Regan.
North Carolina.
Is he related to Ronald Reagan?
No,
Or Brian Regan?
No, he's an
Comedian?
Regan. Reagan. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, that was a long, convoluted, weird, who cares?
Bob had to
but
shovel 21 inches of global
21
warming today.
inches, yeah, of global.
Can you let me finish my sentence before you
I was
talk?
doing it with you.
No, but it's very difficult for especially the people who are listening on audio to hear if we overtalk each other. So
I'll try really hard not to.
thank you.
I'll do my best.
One guy had to get off at the 3D phone conference today so he could shovel 15 inches of snow off his driveway so his wife could leave for work. Well, be lucky that you have a wife who leaves for work.
I could leave right now for work.
I'm
I
just
could go
teasing you.
right
I love
this
you.
second and do some work. I could.
Darren's having some talk about some auto repair. I don't know. Jake, I saw cheesy scallop potatoes at the market today. That may have to be a side dish at Jake Fest. I love cheesy scallop potatoes, and you know who makes some great cheesy scallop potatoes? Who made them for Thanksgiving, and I hope she's going to make them for Christmas, if we even have Christmas this year, is Lady Jerry. Cheesy scallop potatoes.
I did.
They
I
were-
made the ultimate scallop potatoes.
The ultimate. You
Scallops,
think they
I
were
call
the
them.
ultimate, but
That's-
when you take it up a notch for
With the cheese.
Christmas, when you go, I'm going to put a little extra, maybe you put a little blue cheesy crumbles on top or something. I mean, maybe some bacon in there.
No, I'm not going to put blue cheese. Sorry. I mean, I'll put more cheese.
Sorry,
But-
not sorry. I
Yeah.
think that's sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I wish I could say, hey, I'll do blue cheese, but I just don't want blue cheese on the scallop potatoes.
All right.
Sorry about that.
I feel like that's almost our show. Where do you think the marriage is at? Take your temperature. You
It might be
really
hot.
are 96.6, it says.
Really? With Grandma's fuzzy hat on? I just don't
Yeah.
believe it. This is my Nana's wool hat. I've got to have a hotter head than that.
I'm
Yeah,
98.6.
then that's bullshit. Try
Yeah,
it
because
again.
I'm usually a little bit cooler than you. No, 97.1.
Okay,
Andrew
Andrew
says he
saying it
thinks
feels
it's
like
a
a 7
7.
out of 10. Yeah, I was going to say it around a 7, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 something. 7 point what? 7.5 says Rich. What do you say, Lord Jer?
It's better now that you're here. I was a bit cranky with you that you weren't here at the beginning of the show, but now you are here.
Yeah, well, I told you I just had to get ready.
Yeah, and well worth the wait.
Yeah, put my
With
Christmas
your Jingle
balls
Bell
on.
Christmas balls.
Yeah, here they are. These are my
Your
Christmas balls.
fuzzy sheep anus hat.
It's not an anus, I
oh,
told
shit,
you.
the clitoris. Sheep
Yeah,
clitoris
come
hat.
on.
Yes, God.
And I don't actually, sheep don't have this much wool around
Yeah.
that thing because otherwise the male, rams would never be able to find it, and that would be no fun for the lady sheepies.
Darren.
So you've got it completely wrong, and
Yeah.
it's actually made out of fabric.
Darren says it's good to have a trustworthy mechanic, and I couldn't agree with you more. We had a great guy, William B. Leaf, here in Santa Monica, Venice. William B. Leaf, automotive genius, and he just passed away right around Thanksgiving, and he's really missed. Rest in peace, William. When Jake's over 98 degrees, he's nervous and angry about something. We should get to the bottom of it. Yeah, less questions. More kisses. That's
what you'd like from
Yeah.
me, and that would help you be less than 98 degrees body temperature.
yeah, chill me out.
Jake has
It's your
some really,
favorite.
some of his
All right.
seduction techniques. I'm like, really? Excuse
Hey,
me. Yes.
all I can say is
Yeah.
so far so good. Result. Result. Okay, so that's our show for today. Don't give up. There'll be plenty of time to give up later. We're going to see you tomorrow. As I said, tomorrow we'll have a report about our schedule for next week because I'm not sure about our plans for the Xmas holiday. But today's Seize the Day is from F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Love that guy.
Oh, this is a 2-pager, it looks like. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have... Do we have time?
Fanula's kind of down on him because she thinks that he stole too much from Zelda and claimed it as his own. He was a bit of a plagiarizer of the
Well,
wife.
he was also... they both were hopeless alcoholics.
Yes.
So,
oh God.
for what it's worth, it's never too late, or in my case, too early to be whoever you want to be. There's no time limit. Stop whenever you want. You can change or stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. We can make the best or the worst of it. I hope you make the best of it, and I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things you never felt before. I hope you meet people with a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of. If you find that you're not, I hope you have the courage to start all over again.
Definitely drunk when he wrote that.
Bit windy.
Yeah.
F. Scott.
Yeah, he was drunk. Andrew wants some snark, so let's get a bit of snark going.
Oh,
I'm sorry, and do you want to say anything more about F. Scott Fitzgerald? I sort of zoned out because I was reading the comments and
Well, this is the end of the show. That's traditionally when we do the Seize the Day, but
yeah,
you asked for some snark.
And when I okay.
When you ask for snark,
Let's have
you get
this
it.
is sex snark, right?
Yeah. What's the quickest way to clear out a men's room? You say nice dick. I'm assuming
That is so
that's you're a man.
1999 or
Oh,
2004.
it's a bit homophobic, isn't
yeah,
it?
no one would be. If you said nice dick now, everyone would be. You'd have to agree and nod and ask what your pronoun. No, everyone would have to be nice about
you
it.
say nice dick, and then someone says, "What's your name?"
No, you say what are your dick's pronouns?
Good one, Jerry. Lady Jerry.
Oh, thanks.
Up high.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, you missed.
Oh, I could do another
Let's
one.
have a satisfying
yeah,
high
I'm a
five.
bit drunk. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not drunk, ladies.
Not a
and
bit
gentlemen.
drunk.
No, just yeah. Okay.
Don't give up. There'll be plenty of time to give up later. See you all tomorrow. Please get on the group chat with your recipe for the popcorn balls with bacon. Thank you, Jen. And
Nice plastic bottle shirt. It's got quite a lot of. It's quite soft.
It's got a bit of stretch to it.
Yeah, it's got a bit of stretch.
We'll see what it
It's a nice
smells
colour.
like because I've sweated on it a little bit.
Yeah, I can imagine it's
All right.
polyethylene. It's
That's
under
the title.
the arms.
That's the title of my
might not be
second
great.
album, Sniff the Shirt.